So you just filmed a music video and now you gotta edit the thing all together. Well, how are you gonna do it in a way that makes it look good? Well, in today's video, I'm gonna give you 3 simple tips that will make your music videos look better and feel easier to edit all at the same time. What's up everyone, it's your music video maven Gabby, and welcome back to the Musicians Prime YouTube channel, the #1 place for musicians to learn how they can leverage their careers with video. Here at Musicians Prime, I aim to teach you about all the facets involved in making a great music video, from planning to filming to editing and promoting, without all of the technology overwhelm, because who has time for that, am I right? If that's the kind of thing that you're interested in learning more about, or you're just interested in learning how to make better video content, consider subscribing. So when it comes to music video production, editing is probably the #1 thing I get asked about the most. How do I make a really good edit? Well, there are a lot of parts involved in editing a music video. Well, in today's video, I'm gonna focus on 3 of these things. And the reason why I choose these 3 things is because not only are these 3 simple little steps going to help elevate the look of your music video, but it's going to make it easier to edit your music video too. And isn't that what we all want? To make our lives easier with this whole video production process? So yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into that edit.
Figuring out which order to put your music video clips in is probably one of those stressful parts about putting an edit together. Sure, you filmed all the clips and got all the scenes, but now where are you gonna put them? Well, that's why you gotta plan that shit ahead of time. When you plan your scenes out ahead of time, it's gonna make it easier for you to edit, because then, once you start editing, all you have to do is drag the clips in the timeline the same order that you planned them in. One way we can edit the scenes in our music videos to make them look more interesting is to edit the clips to the beat of the music. So if you look along the audio clip, you can see where the little waveforms peak up, and this is usually where the beat is most prominent in the song. So if we edit our clips alongside these beats or along any other areas of the piece of music that has prominent rhythm in them, then we can make the clips more interesting. Here's an example of what that could look like. Editing those clips to prominent beats in the music, I was able to make for a more visually interesting experience because I got to see something new almost every time a beat changed in the music. One way to create visual interest in your music video is to change the colors and the exposure in your clips. Notice how when we move on to the second clip, it's a bit moodier, darker. The dark spots have more of a reddish, purplish tint to them. Color and light change so much of the way we see video, and I'm gonna show you how you can edit this in your video clips. Okay, first we are gonna access the color board. Right underneath the display part in Final Cut Pro, you're gonna click this little magic wand, click Show Color Inspector, and then in the top right-hand corner, you're gonna be able to access the color board. First, we're gonna play a little bit with the exposure right here. So if I click on this black little knob going up and down right here, I can adjust how much light in the shadows or the darkest parts of my clip will have. So I can adjust the lighting on that. If I click this white or gray button, I can do that for the highlights and midtones. Highlights refers to the lightest parts of the clip, and midtones refers to the middle parts. So now I'm here at the color board, and again, very similarly to the exposure knobs, I can adjust the amount of color or the different types of color that can be seen overall with this big giant button here. If I click this white button, I can adjust the types of color that are seen in the lightest parts of the clip. Here I can adjust the types of color seen in the shadows, and I can also move these across the color board so I can change the types of colors that are seen in the shadows. Again, the darkest parts of my clip, and then the same thing for the midtones. So if you click the saturation tab right in the middle between color and exposure, then we can adjust how much overall color is seen in the clip itself. You can also get more detailed by adjusting the amount of color you see in the shadows, midtones, and highlights. So each aspect of color, from the lightest to the darkest parts, can have their own variant of color. And yeah, so that's how we changed the overall clip to make it look this way. As you can see, overall mood of the clip has changed drastically just from a few color edits and light exposure edits. So that really took up my visuals up a notch just with that.
So that's a wrap on this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I hope you learned something useful and you found the information I provided helpful. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Musicians Prime YouTube channel. Share this video with all your friends. This is the best way to support me and this YouTube channel. It really means a lot to me when you do that kind of stuff. So when you do, thank you so much. There will be a new video next Friday. There's videos every Friday. So until then, I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.